Hey, it's Stephanie with the Stephanie O Show on 103.9 FM LA News Radio. And we are here in the disco, filming the disco, or disco I think it is. But whatever it is, disco's like a big thing now. Everybody's doing things about disco. It's made a big comeback, and this film is going to be incredible. And I'm here with Robert Funaro, who you'll know has been on my show already. And I know that you're in a show coming out shortly on TV, because we talked about that. A Martin Scorsese, Mick Jagger,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And now we're at disco. Who do you play in disco?
I play Phil Zanzone. I own this place.
Oh my goodness, what a place you own.
But so I had to take a few loans to procure it. So my brother, I owe my life to him. So
Well,
storyline.
should we be worried about your brother? Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's half Irish. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I know whenever money loans are involved, it could go bad real fast.
That's why he did it. He loaned me the money so I wouldn't have to go to other sources.
Oh, okay.
Good brother. It's my savior. He should have been a priest, but they got to do. Yeah.
These things do happen.
But anyway, he's played by Robert Funaro. He's one of my favorite actors. And we've worked on a few projects together, Charlie Mantle, and also professionally. Also, Charlie Mantle's professional, of course, and some other professional productions too, besides that.
Well, Fred Carpenter is fabulous, who is the director of this film. All his stuff I love. And I'm sure this film's going to be fabulous. I know it's going to be in all the film festivals coming up in the next season. And it's going to be something. But I want to hear about your TV show that's coming out. When is that coming out?
Comes out, I believe it comes out in the fall of 2015 to replace Boardwalk Empire. As far as I know, there's no title for it, just Untitled Rock and Roll Project, directed by Martin Scorsese.
It's got a lot of buzz, though, for something that's untitled.
Yes.
I mean, you see it maybe once a week, every week in the papers or in a rag or somewhere. You see that. Yeah. So I have a feeling it's really going to be with the people that are involved in that production. I'm sure it's going to really be something else. Can you tell us a little about it?
Well, I mean, I think that I could tell you how the idea, I believe, came about years ago. I think that it was Terry's writing it with HBO, but I think it was someone who knew Marty. I think Mick Jagger, I believe, said, I loved Casino, and there's so much of that in Casino that's in the rock and roll business. I wonder if we can do like a Casino, but only a rock and roll story. And I do believe a script was written, put on a shelf, and then, of course, things happen, and I think Martin gave the script to Terry Winter to read because they have a relationship from Boardwalk Empire. Of course, they collaborated together, and I think Terry said that this is better than just a film. I think we could make a series out of it. Rock and roll series. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. So that's how it came about. So that's what it's basically about. It's the corruption in the rock and roll industry and the struggle of artists, and the ups and downs of artists, what happened to them along the way. Producers like Phil Spector, stuff like that. I'm not saying doing anything with Phil Spector, but I mean, those are a lot of people that's behind the scenes of the rock and that you haven't seen a lot of behind the scenes. And who better to tell that story than Martin Scorsese, and to translate it, like Terry Winter, because Martin has done all those documentaries about the Waltz and the band and the Stones documentary. So he's a great chronicler of the time. So it should be good. I hope so.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, they keep buzzing about it, and it sounds really, really great. And this film seems really great. So you're on a roll.
Yeah, we did Charlie Mantle. Now I'm working on Fred Carpenter's new film, Eddie Wall, Disco, and I think it's interesting. I mean, disco, a lot of people do like it. I mean, I don't listen to it a lot, but it was my high school days, and somehow when the music does come on, I start, snapping my thumbs and everything. It's really cool. So it's good to do a retro film,
Well, it's not even retro anymore. It is the now time. It's even the kids of today. This is their music again. It's made a comeback.
Yeah, there's not one right. Everyone has no one can really grasp what they're basically into. They're into the many different musical things.
You're absolutely right.
You're
Anyway.
right, not me, huh? You're more right than me.
I am?
I think you know.
I don't know.
more than
My kids don't say that. I have 8 kids, and they don't think I'm right. Good portion of the time, they don't think I'm right. Anyway, I think we need to go back in because I hear that they're working in there, and I want to go see what's going on.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much for coming on my show. It's Stephanie with the Stephanie O Show on 103.9 FM.
Stay tuned.